Hello, welcome back to Color and Canvas. This morning I'm going to be doing a Dutch pour with my favorite colors and my favorite leftover colors. I use these colors so often that I just have little cups with an ounce here and an ounce there, and I just mixed them all together this morning. And I'm going to put them all down here and see what happens. I have not done a canvas this size in a Dutch pour before, so I'm quite excited. And I haven't done two before together, which I'm sure you've seen many other artists do, but I haven't done it, so this is a new one for me. So let me just go through what we have here. These are both 12 by 24 canvases. Our base coat that we're using is white, and this is Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White. It's mixed with Floetrol and water to a pretty thin consistency. As you can see, it doesn't really leave a mound. Our white paint that's going to go in, again mixed very thinly, a tiny bit of Floetrol and mostly water. This is my Amsterdam titanium white that I have. And all the rest of these are mixed. These are mixed golds and yellows put together. Again, Floetrol and water. My lime green color that you've seen before. And my leftovers have kind of thickened up. I'm going to thin that out with a little bit more water right now, actually. It's a little thicker than I want it to be for this purpose. So we'll thin it down, just a little bit of water. That's the quickest way to thin your paints. So there's my dark blue blend that I always have lots of. And this is metallics that I had left over from a pour the other day. Again, a little bit thicker than I want, so I'm going to give it a little bit of water. This is like a metallic turquoise. I couldn't tell you the exact color. I think it's an aquamarine and turquoise blend. I don't have the bottle because I tossed it because it was empty. But anyways, a beautiful kind of aqua turquoise color. And this is completely metallic. In these other paints, in all of the three other colors, I added a tiny bit of Liquitex Iridescent Medium just to give them a little bit of shimmer. And my mixed golds, I can't tell you, there's like 5 brands of gold in here. And those are mixed with my pouring medium, actually. And I think I want them a little bit thinner, so I'm just going to pour them into a cup. Just so that I have them, and I'm going to thin them out with a little bit more water. Just to get them to the same consistency as the other paints are. Because you do want all of your paints, preferably, to be the same consistency on your canvas. So I know I always mix my golds a little thicker. That's still thick even with all that water, so you can see the difference. We'll add more water. We'll get these thinned down just a bit. You want your gold to be a little bit thicker than the other ones. Now it's good. It's similar, a slightly bit thicker, but very similar. All right, so I'm going to set these aside. Get my base coat put down on both of these canvases. And then we will have us some fun. All right, let's get these colors down and have some fun. I think the first color I'm going to put down is my dark blue. I'm going to layer these colors a little bit because I want a lot on here. I think a little bit of our yellow gold blend. And I didn't get any over here. That's good. I'm going to put in a little bit of our gold. Our lovely, lovely turquoise. Our beautiful metallic turquoise. Our mixed golds. Oh, we already mixed those. The mixed golds are already in the cup. I almost forgot that I had done that. I put a tiny bit more of those in. Some more of our dark blue. We drizzle a bit more of this turquoise through here. More of this yellow. Smidge of our green. And our white, which I'm going to drizzle carefully, kind of throughout. And a bit more of our blue, because our dark blue is the star. And I wasn't careful. See those dots right there? We might not want those, so I'm just going to lift them up. Just right now, before we even do anything, I'm just going to lift them up and remove them. I'm sure they're going to be covered anyways. Okay, let's set these aside and see what we can do. We need our cover-up paint. Just going to put a little bit here. Our blow-over color. A little bit more here. Wasn't a lot there. Okay. There we are. Now we're ready to go. Here goes. You can see it's just kind of lost the color right on this edge. So it needs a little bit, so I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of color here. Just a few drops. Nothing drastic. And we'll just blow those colors out right here. Gold did not cooperate. It's not bad. It's kind of cute. Those edges are a little hard. Just dipped my elbow in. Where? I think on the side. Look, elbow paint. Oh my gosh. I need to step away from it now before I do something drastic to it. Because it looks really nice the way that it is. Let's torch that. But I think it looks really, really pretty. I'm satisfied with it. Yay! And just hope that no more accidents befall it, because I think it turned out really, really nice. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll show you a picture of it when it's dry, and let's just hope it stays as kind of wild and fluid and pretty as it is now. Anyways, go paint. Paint something beautiful for yourself. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.